DC, glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Patrick Corbin. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
So just about set and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jonathan India. Up the middle, has some trouble with it. No throw, and he's on at first.
Batting second, the white unit, number 12,
Tyler
Naquin.
Naquin to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. India gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's 1-1. The pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. First offering misses the mark. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And now the lefty. He swings and fouls one off. Runners on the move. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Just a slow ground ball this time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Second and third here, 1 away. Next offering is downstairs. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. But the go-ahead run comes in to score.
That is good. The third baseman,
Brandon Drury to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Well struck right field. Back there. Gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now, Tommy Pham. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. bottom of the first. And our starting pitcher here today, Tyler Mahle. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Cesar Hernandez leading off here as he looks at that one outside the zone. And now 2-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is popped up. Stevenson has a beat on it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These guys could find themselves back in this ball game.
Mahle certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Drury under it. And it's caught for the out.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Nelson Cruz.
So now the DH spot, Nelson Cruz. Big-time power.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
The wind to kick the pitch. Nope. And ball 1.
1-1.
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. That one missed. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters? Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the DH, Colin Moran.
The designated hitter, Colin Moran.
And he deals. Good eye right there. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Bell steps on the bag. 1 out in the second.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. into left center for a base hit. And it bangs up against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now it's Nick Senzel. In there for strike one. The other way. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Farmer at second with two down. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man on second, 2 down. In for a strike. And now 3-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
On the ground, out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Reds leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next pitch is outside. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one. And a pitch. That one fouled off. And a 1-1.
That's ball two.
And there's a
Count
ball.
it 3-1.
3-1 now. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Ball four.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
The left fielder.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Lane Thomas at the plate now. Looks at one down below the zone. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third, might be two. Drury tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 3 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning, and now the right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
The right fielder, number 12.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That's in there. Strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So digging in, Joey Votto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. That one off the mark. Ball two.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0. To the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch just misses. Naquin over at second. Votto at first with no outs. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and deals. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And the pitch. A swing and a soft liner. Bell quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next for Cincinnati, Colin Moran. Grounded out his first time up. And that one pulled foul. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Bounce to the right, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
The shortstop, Alcides.
And the right-hander back to work. Out to center. Senzel makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, the third baseman,
Maikel Franco digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Banks off the wall. Farmer with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
The center fielder, Victor.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one. And that one almost got him.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike. Franco over at second, one down. And a swing and a miss. Two gone.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 now. And it's fouled away. Runner leads away at second. Got him looking. And that is that. So one left for Washington. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Misses outside, and that is ball one. And another ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
The pitch. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
The pitch. There's a strike. Hit hard, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. That's out to center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. First pitch, not close. Grounded to third. Could be two. To Hernandez. That's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Reds 4 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Juan Soto now.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well. Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
0-1. And a foul ball. I think the thing you start with for Soto is that patience and that strike zone understanding. A lifetime on base percentage well over 400. In the second half of 2021, he had an OBP over 500. Stays alive. And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Next one misses, and the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here's the DH for Washington, Nelson Cruz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in there for strike 1. Soto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1. All one there. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. That's a hit. Throw into third. In there safely.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. They'll take those boop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And the batter now, Hebert Ruiz. The 1-0. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2-0. Here's a strike. The 2-1. Smash to the left side, and it goes just foul. Runners are at the corners, one away. This one high in the air to left center. Pham under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging from third. Play it home. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Lane Thomas. First offering misses the mark. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Stays alive. Left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that is that. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4. It's the Reds 4 and the Nats 1. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Right fielder, number 12, Tyler Naquin.
Corbin back to work. Out towards left center. Robles on the move to his right. Makes the grab, one away.
Up next from Cincinnati, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And now the lefty. Strike on the inside corner. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. Kicks and deals. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Rips one to right. And that one hops the wall. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Drury. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Next offering is down low. 1-0. In the air, right field, and that is a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Austin Voth getting ready to go. Machado getting loose as well. And he deals. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. Popped up. Bell makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 4-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
For Washington, the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
The wind and the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Next to hit for the Nats, Michael Franco. Doubled his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Good eye right there. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a pitch. Ground ball, could be two. Farmer off balance feet. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles. In there for strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
0-2 now. And Robles spoils it. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pham settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Austin Vogt. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Tommy Pham. The wide to kick the pitch. And ball one. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. One now. Good eye right there. The pitch. That's inside. Now 3-1. Right-handed reliever. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next is the designated hitter, Colin Moran. And that's in there for strike one. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Sean Doolittle, the left-hander, up and throwing. Harris, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 0-1. In there at the knees. On the ground to first. Bell to second. That's one. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
In now for the Reds, Kyle Farmer. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Senzel. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Farmer off of first with 2 away. Next offering is down low. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. Base knock center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jonathan India. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 4 and the Nats 1. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Cesar Hernandez.
For Washington, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Art Warren, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Santillan getting cranked up as well. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a pitch. Off the mark there. 1-2 to count. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. That's towards center. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Soto.
So digging in, Juan Soto. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first offering is not close.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. It bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Nelson Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. That one lifted to left. Pham under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Fouled off left side. And a pitch.
I got a ball, one strike.
On the ground, right side. Throw over to Votto, and that's the inning. Nationals leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Naquin.
Right fielder, number 12, Tyler Naquin.
And here it comes. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball one, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Tyler Naquin rounds the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next for Cincinnati, Joey Votto.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Left-hand hitter waits.
No, that's low.
Fly ball down the line. Thomas towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Line drive. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Brandon Drury. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Pitch misses inside, ball one. On the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1. Inside, just missed. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. Stevenson over at first with one away. So now 3-2, and he walked him.
Ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
In now for the Reds, Tommy Pham. First offering misses badly for ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. That's a strike. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Stevenson coming home. He scores. It's 6-1. He's in there.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
A new pitcher in the game, Andres Machado. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Andre Machado.
Colin Moran gets a chance to hit here. In there for strike one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Checks over to first, back safely. The 0-1. Now 1-1. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. First and third, one down. Ground ball left side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, out number 2, and another run comes in. Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour, and, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off the mound.
Next for Cincinnati, Kyle Farmer. And first offering is fouled off. And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
One, two now. And that's outside. Now all even up. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now, and a foul ball. He stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
2-2 now, and there's a ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Senzel stands in now and watches strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2 stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 7 and the Nats 1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Bottom of the inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz.
Washington, the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch misses outside, and a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a 2-2. That one pulled foul. Next pitch is popped up. Votto under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The wind and the pitch. And a count 1-2. And that's down and away. To third. Can't glove it cleanly. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out.
Just a little roller to the pull side. Definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
Up now for Washington, Alcides Escobar. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty to the plate. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Thomas, the base runner at first with one out. Smash down the left field line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Next to hit for the Nats, Maikel Franco. First offering misses the mark. And a good eye there.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
One out. Runners at first and second. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He circles the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Pitching change here, Art Warren. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Victor Robles now at the plate.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The pitch. And now the count is even. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now 2-1. Here comes the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. And he deals. And down on strikes. That's the second out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over. Cesar Hernandez up to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that'll do it. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run homer. It's now 7-4. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jonathan India.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
And a pitch.
India.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
So up next, Tyler Naquin. In the air, left side. Thomas going back some more. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Missing inside, and the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Falling behind 2-1. Right-handed reliever. Smoked on the ground a second. Hernandez over to first in time. And Votto is retired. That's out number 3. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Nationals 4. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one ripped. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Hunter Strickland will take over here, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 54, Hunter Strickland.
So now the DH spot, Nelson Cruz. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch.
Nope.
That just misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Josh Bell. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cruz, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. Stays alive. That's smashed towards center. Senzel makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jay Burke.
Man at first. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the inning. So 1 left for Washington. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. That's through there for a strike. In the air, center field. Robles makes the grab, and there's one away. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Reds. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
One down. Tommy Pham, the next to hit for the Reds. And fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is inside. Now 1-2.
Really good run. Perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Righty delivers. That one drifts inside. Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up. And the righty deals. Line drive and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Colin Moran. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Andrew Stevenson coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Now playing left.
Kyle Farmer, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air to left down the line. Stevenson has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Tag, not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's going to be Nick Senzel. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And that misses off the outside edge. Pham on second. Moran on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Next pitch is popped up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 8 and the Nationals 4. Tony Santillan gets handed the rock out of the pen, trying to protect this lead.
Number 64, Tony Santillan.
Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom 9. And now up for Washington, Andrew Stevenson.
The left fielder, Andrew.
The line to kick the pitch. That's inside. And that is ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Ryan Hendricks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next pitch is downstairs. Next pitch is popped up. Drury settles underneath it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Alcides Escobar.
And here is Alcides Escobar. Gets under it and pops it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
2 outs, base is empty. Maikel Franco digging in for the Nationals. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The wind of the pitch. Way high.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Is just 1 strike away. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious